In advanced democracies, law restrains politicians and public office holders accused of corruption from holding political offices or appointment until they are exonerated or acquitted. But in Nigeria, the most populous black nation in the world, it appears the reverse is the case. In the last general election, at least 12 federal lawmakers facing charges in alleged high-level fraud made their ways into the upper chamber of the National Assembly. They are Danjuma Goje. Mohammed Danjuma Goje was a former governor of Gombe State on the platform of the People's Democratic Party. He assumed office on the 29th of May 2003 and governed for 8 years. Goje was accused and charged by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in 2013 for mismanaging 25 billion naira while in office. The ranking lawmaker, now a member of the ruling All Progressive Congress, contested the office of the Senate President in the 9th Assembly. He had his charges dropped by the EFCC after allegedly bowing to pressure from Aso Rock and stepping down as candidate for Senate presidency. He threw his weight behind the anointed candidate of Aso Villa, Senator Ahmed Lawan, who eventually emerged the Senate president. At no time did I face corruption charges totaling 25 billion naira. He insisted the amount was 9 billion naira. Stella Odua. Princess Stella Odua was the former Minister of Aviation. She was relieved of her duties on 12 February 2014. The former minister came under investigation in 2013 after human rights lawyer Femi Falana wrote a petition against her for allegedly approving purchase of 2 BMW vehicles worth 225 million naira by the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority in breach of the Public Procurement Act. She was also accused of diverting 3.9 billion naira out of the 9.4 billion naira meant for installation of security devices at 22 airports, an allegation she denied. Odua is now a ranking senator representing Anambra North in the 9th Assembly. Orji Uzokalu. The EFCC arraigned former governor of Abia State, Orji Uzokalu, to stand trial alongside his former commissioner of finance, Ude Udeogo, and company, Slok Nigeria Limited, on an amended 39-count charge of fraud to the tune of 7.56 billion naira. The two-term governor contested in the February 23 general election and won the senatorial seat for Abia North and now serves as the chief whip of the 9th Assembly. Rochas Okorocha. Owele Rochas Anayo Okorocha was the former governor of Imo State from 2011 to 2019. About 2 months after his tenure as governor ended, the EFCC seized property belonging to him. The former governor and his family were said to have allegedly acquired property through funds from the state coffers while in office. Okorocha contested and won under the platform of the APC to represent Imo West Senatorial District at the Red Chamber. Gabriel Suswam. Gabriel Suswam, alongside his aides, were accused of diverting 9.79 billion naira while he served as governor of Benue State. He was slammed with a 32-count charge of conspiracy, conversion of property derived directly from corruption, among others. Suswam contested in 2015 for a senatorial seat but lost. In 2019, he recontested under the PDP and won. He is currently representing Benue Northwest Senatorial District in the 9th Senate. Ike Ekweremadu. Perhaps it would not be wrong to describe Ekweremadu as one of the longest-serving senators. The former Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu is representing Enugu West Senatorial District for the 5th time in the Senate. The lawmaker is alleged to have acquired properties in Abuja, London, the United States, and the United Arab Emirates. In 2018, Ekweremadu was interrogated by the EFCC on corruption allegations. He is the 7th senator in the 9th Assembly. Ifeanyi Uba. The owner of Capital Oil and Gas, Ifeanyi Uba, was said to have been investigated by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for allegedly receiving over 40 billion naira under false pretense. The anti-graft agency accused Uba and his company of corruption through the oil subsidy scheme. Ifeanyi Uba contested and won the Anambra South senatorial seat on the platform of the YPP. Ibrahim Shekarau. The former governor of Kano State was arraigned by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission alongside Aminu Wali, a former Minister of External Affairs, and Mansour Ahmed on a 6-count charge bordering on conspiracy and money laundering to the tune of 950 million naira. He aspired to be president in the 2011 general election. He contested for a senatorial seat during the February 23 general election under the APC and won, representing Kano's Central District. Shekarau is now a lawmaker in the 9th Assembly. Theodore Oji. He was elected governor of Abia State on May 29, 2007 and re-elected on April 26, 2011. The former career civil servant served as the chief of staff to Abia State Governor Orji Uzokalu. Theodore Oji, who is a two-term senator, represents Abia Central Senatorial District at the National Assembly. He was alleged to have mismanaged over 20 billion naira during his tenure as governor and was grilled by the EFCC. It was reported that the ex-governor diverted billions of naira disbursed to Abia State by the Central Bank of Nigeria for small and medium enterprises, as well as using funds to acquire choice property in upscale locations in the country. Godswill Akpabio. Godswill Akpabio was under investigation by the EFCC on accusation that he diverted over 100 billion naira from Akwa Ibom State during his time as governor from 2007 to 2015. Senator Akpabio was first quizzed by the EFCC detective in 2018 following a series of petitions written against him. The former Senate minority leader was accused of embezzlement. He defected to the APC shortly before the 2019 general election. He then recontested for the senatorial seat under the APC and lost. He is now the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, appointed by President Muhammadu Buhari. Jimaroke Nnamani. He was accused of diverting over 5 billion naira while he was governor of Enugu State. In 2018, his case was later dismissed by the Federal High Court in Lagos due to what was described as lack of proper charges. Chimaroke won the Enugu East senatorial election in 2019 and is now a lawmaker in the 9th Senate. Dino Melaye. The Nigerian police force filed a charge against Dino Melaye, the embattled senator representing Kogi West, for alleged possession of firearms. This followed the confession and arrest of two thugs who claimed to be working for Melaye to cause mayhem in Kogi State. The two-term senator was accused of killing a police officer, dealing in arms, and criminal conspiracy. While his trial is still ongoing, the senator Dino Melaye remains a force to reckon with in the 9th National Assembly. The above instances calls for the questioning of how our justice system operates. For instance, is it not about time the government created separate courts for the speedy trial of these cases? Some of these cases have been pending in court for over 10 years. If the government is really serious about the fight against corruption, the approach should be void of politics. The belief in some quarters is that the anti-graft agencies are being deployed as government's attack dog. However, no matter how highly placed, those proved to have misused public office and trust should be made to face the full wrath of the law quickly and efficiently and removed from public office. Roots TV, Nigeria.